Installing fonts on your iPad can be very confusing, so I'm going to show you how I download and install fonts on my iPad to use on Procreate. Let's get to it. So I had to download this application. It's iFont. Let me make sure that it's nice and clear. That's the one I use. There's probably other applications, but I use iFont. So it'll look a little confusing here, but I promise I'll walk you through it. So we're just going to go back home. Okay, first things first, once you have iFont downloaded, you can go to the page where you want to download your font. I usually use defont.com. I find that it just has a ton of great fonts. So let's say I want to use this font here, Faulkner. Also, usually on these sites, you can put in whatever you want to write here, and then hit submit, and it'll preview whatever you want in that font, which is very useful. So I'm just going to hit download. Do you want to download Faulkner.zip? I do. Alright, downloaded. So this little thing jumped and downloaded really quickly. So I'm just going to tap here. Make sure that's clear. And these are my downloads. I did a practice one before this. So I just click on the font that I just downloaded, and then it goes into my downloads folder. And you can see the font here that I just downloaded. So I'm just going to tap on that. It unzips, and here's a folder here. So I'm going to tap on that one. And then it has a lot of your information, README, kind of what it looks like. But basically you just want you want the actual font file. So Faulkner stamp.otf is what we need. Alright, and this is essentially what the font looks like. So from here, I'm just going to hit the share button. And I'm going to share it to iFont. Alright, so I shared it directly to iFont. And now you can see in this little installer window, there's a lot of options here. Just make sure you're on installer. And you see Faulkner stamp regular right here under not installed. So we're just going to go ahead and install that. So you get an instruction window, the website you were trying to download, a configuration file. Do you want to allow this? I do. And then you'll see profile downloaded. Review the profile in settings app if you want to install it. Alright, so the profile has been downloaded, essentially. You can hit done, and then you're pretty much done here. So we're just going to go home, and then we're going to go in settings. So once you're in settings, you just go to general, and then you go to profiles. So we're going to click on profiles, and you see the one that you just installed on the top. These configuration profiles are all the other fonts that I've already downloaded and installed. So this is the only new one. This is the downloaded profile. So we're going to click there. Not signed. That's fine. Well, it's fine for me. I'm not too worried about them all being official Apple fonts. Shh, don't tell anyone. So we're going to go ahead and install that. And not that anyone's going to steal my computer, but let's see, let's do it this way. Put in your little password. It says again that it's not signed. Warning. So we're going to go to install. Install profile. Install. Profile installed. Success. Done. Alright, so now you're done in the settings. So you're going to go into Procreate, and we'll go here, add text. So this isn't our font yet. Alright, so you can write your text in whatever font, and then click your text. And then here you just scroll. I think that was called Faulkner. So let's see. Faulkner stamp. So now you see it here. Faulkner stamp. And then we have our font. It is a bit of a process. I find it much easier on like a Mac computer. I use a MacBook Air. It is a little tricky on the iPad, but now that I have that process, I just do it. So I can pretty much do it. I can download a font in like 30 seconds because I'm just used to going through the motions. So if you want to edit on your layer, rasterize. I'll make a duplicate layer underneath, and then I will and you could also you can go to the black layer, give it a nice little Gaussian blur. Alright, so hopefully I wasn't too confusing. If you want, give me a like and subscribe on YouTube, and also if you want to follow me on Instagram, you can see all of my artwork and lots of fun stuff like that. So of course, keep drawing, and I'll catch you in the next video. And also, shout out to those who are saying that I have a decent voice for voiceover and all that stuff. I appreciate it, because we all know to ourselves we don't sound good, so that helps a lot. A lot more tutorials to come, and once again, I appreciate you.